to your sacred cause. I'm so happy you're here, whether you're live or later, for your time, for yourself. My name is Val, and so elated that you're here. And for those of you that are new, what we're going to do is we're just going to take a moment for you, the most important person, a moment to settle in, to be with you. And we're going to today do just a little bit of movement, some intentional breath work, and we're going to practice pouring all of the energy on you so you can get really comfortable and familiar with energies that feel good, that allow you to feel maybe softer or relaxed or relief or ease. Right? Who doesn't want more of that? Especially this time of where we are in life, with it being coming toward the end of the year, the holiday season, as well as we are coming on a full moon tomorrow in Gemini. And Gemini is an air energy. It's very fast, very fast. There's a lot of Pisces energy in that area anyway. So you may feel increase in your energy, and it may feel a little because it's ruled by Mercury. So the way that manifests, if you don't speak astrology language, it doesn't matter. The way that it manifests is showing up as anxiety, as overwhelmed, as moving really fast, maybe not really thinking. And it has to do with communication. So just notice and become aware if you've had certain conversations with other people that have been hastened, that have come off really fast and quick, that you later were like, whoops, I'm sorry I said that, I shouldn't have said that. And really, it's an opportunity for us to slow down, to get clear, to create clarity around what we're saying, why we're saying, and to get more into our sense of self, like our deep knowing, our own essence, our truth, before we speak. And recently, I've been thinking about just generationally, and I think about somebody like, my parents or other people's parents, and I think I recently did a post on this, I can't remember. But essentially, I was just thinking about the fact that generations before us didn't have tools, the language, the awareness that we have access to now, right? So many were simply surviving. And when I think about that, many were kids raising kids. If I were a child, if I were my mom's age of 20 and 22 having a child, who am I? How do I do that? How do I navigate that? Right? So they maybe never really had that space to know themselves. And so when I think about that, it means that there may be a potential where, if you think about that, right? So if we're conditioned from the generations prior to us, we only are teaching what we know. Unless we choose to go inward, maybe we choose to actually question some beliefs, question where certain things came from. Is that true to me now? Does that resonate with who I am today? Right? And so we get the opportunity to do that. And unless we take the time to pause and to get more comfortable from the familiar, remember, we're always going to move away from what's unfamiliar and toward what's familiar, even if it's not good for us. So there's an aspect that sometimes when things are quickly occurring, it's very fast, but we might miss things. We might miss the cues. We might miss the signs. We might miss the moment of really seeing this person instead of the story, seeing the soul instead of the story. And so when your system feels really rushed, feels overwhelmed, like you should push harder, remember, you may be carrying patterns that were never yours to begin with. And this is not to throw our parents under the bus. We only know what we know. They were just teaching what they knew. And again, remember, a lot of those generations were being taught or just doing what they were supposed to do at a time when they didn't even know themselves. So we start to learn here in this container that it's safe to slow down, right? It's safe to breathe. It's safe to get more comfortable and familiar with what the pause is, that reset, that rest, that break. And we get the opportunity to reset. So much of this, as far as I am concerned, has to do with actually bringing all of this Gemini energy down into the body. Why? Because we're more than just thinking beings. Most of us are, if you pay attention, most people are so in their heads, they're not even aware. Where I live right now, I live in Mexico now, and I don't have a car. I choose to only have a bicycle. And what that does is it makes me slow down. In addition to that, I am also, I must be aware of my surroundings. I must be. And so it really, really teaches me to be more awake and aware. And so just where in your life can you maybe just slow down a little bit? Especially, I'm seeing you guys, whether it's my clients or my friends or myself, things are happening very fast and there's a lot of tension that's around, especially with the full moon. And so it's like, what are we doing, right? And so I think of this time too as an opportunity to almost reparent ourselves, to reprogram those parts of ourselves that perhaps weren't met by our parents in the way that we really, really need to be loved. It's again not a fault to them. It's just we didn't know they didn't know. And now we have the opportunity to go inward to really come back into connection with our own selves and to give ourselves that nourishment that maybe we always really desired. So what I would love to do today is, before we take a seat, I want to invite you. Just moved into my new place. I'm really excited about it. So I just got a bunch of artwork. It won't be delivered for a while. So I don't have any pretty background per se. However, so go ahead. I want you to stand up wherever you are and just start to shake your body. We're going to shake our body with a few big inhales and exhales. Jumping up and down, shaking out, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, creating that sound. Shake everything, releasing out. Anything up until this point, anything in your day, anything that's heavy on your mind, anything. You feel like you need to scream, if you feel like all of a sudden you want to laugh or you want to cry, just let it all move through you. It's just energy, emotion. And just still yourself for a moment. Open the windows of your eyes, come to standing still and just feel your body. Feel the energy moving in your body. And just notice, become aware. Become aware of your feet on the earth, planted firmly. Notice if you're shifted slightly forward or back, and start to bring yourself a little bit towards center. The knees are slightly bent. And you're allowing yourself to just be still and feeling the pulsing of this glorious energy, which is life force, move through you. Take a really big inhale. And exhale out. And now intentionally go ahead and make your way to a seated position. If you find that your hips are higher than your knees, please sit on top of a pillow or a rolled up towel or something like that. That's going to support you to feel more comfortable, or if you need to sit up against something, please do. And for those of you that are interested, when we launch our SPL, the Sacred Paths year-long program, which is chock full of goodness, we're going to be doing live sacred classes about 5 days a week, and we're going to be movement, tapping, and all those other delicious things. So stay tuned for more information. There's live classes that are free for you to get that. So go ahead, a long straight spine, inhale. Again, side up. Inhale. And feel yourself settling in this moment. Allow your world to get quiet with your eyes turned inward. The tailbone is moving in the direction of the earth. And the pelvic floor is heavy. And if you notice your shoulders are forward, shift your hips, shift your shoulders back slightly so they're directly over you. And now bring more space across your clavicle as if your shoulders were reaching to either side of the brain. Inhale. Through your nose, it's an exhale, deliberate exhale. Nice, slow down from the chin slightly so the nape of the neck is long and the crown of the head is reaching. Continue to breathe. Jaw soft, behind the eyes are soft. Showing the body that it's safe to slow down, it's safe to feel, it's safe to allow, it's safe to be still. You're safe. So release your hands down to the side and you turn your palms up to the sky. Just inhale your left arm to the sky, your fingers reach up towards the sky. And then turn your palm down, exhale, release your hands down, you let your left arm down to the left, all the way to the floor and touch the floor with the fingers. On your inhale, turn your palm, reach your arm to the side of the sky. On your exhale, release the left hand down. You reach the fingertips as you're making this movement with the shoulder drawn on your back body. Inhale, bring the arm. And slight cue change. Take the top arm up and overhead and slightly tilt toward the right as you tap your left hip down. And start to just gaze down to the floor, drawing the chin slightly and pull your left knee away from you. Really draw the left knee away from you as you reach your left fingers toward the right side. The right hand planted on the earth to allow you to find that space. Look for more space from your left hip to your left finger. Keep drawing that tailbone down. Pull your front ribs back towards your back body. Stay here for the exhale. Gaze down. Inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky. Bring your torso down. Exhale, turn your palm and bring your hand all the way down, down, down. That fingers and palms to the floor. Inhale, turn your right palm up. Reach your right arm to the sky. Exhale, turn your palm. Reach, extend the fingertips as you reach over and bring the arm down to the floor, using the breath to guide you. Inhale, turn your palm. Bring the back up. Again. Exhale, turn your palm. Reach all the way. Slow, 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 slow. One more time. We have the cue change. Inhale, take it up. And start to tilt over to the left. The right arm extend up and over to the left as you tap the right hip down. The right knee reaches over to the right side of the room. Tailbone extends down. And start to gaze down. Just moving the neck. Draw the chin in slightly so the nape of the neck is long and the neck is protected. Keep drawing the right shoulder on your back body. Keep drawing your ribs toward your back body. And breathe deeply as you look for more space from your right hip to your right fingers. Breathe nice and deep. Gaze down as you exhale. Keep tacking the right hip down. And as you inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, turn your palm. Reach. Extend the arm all the way up. Turn both hands up to the sky. Bring your shoulders on your back body. Inhale, reach your arms. Exhale, turn your palms. Reach them. Big inhale, keep your arms up. Reach those fingers. Keep your shoulders drawn on your back body. Tailbone reaching down as you extend your arms up. Exhale, turn your palms. Beautiful. Bring your hands on your shoulders. Keep your elbows in towards your sides. Inhale, reach the elbows forward and then back. Really making the movement come from your shoulder blades. Inhale, take up. Exhale, draw them back and down. Inhale, see if you can relax the jaw. Watch for getting the head and the neck involved, and really let this be just the isolation of the shoulders. Exhale back, do one more like this. Inhale, take them forward. Remember, faces relaxed, jaws relaxed, head is stable. Exhale. And take it the other way. Inhale, keep the elbows back. We're going to squeeze the shoulders together. Exhale, bring the elbows forward. Beautiful work. Inhale, keep the elbows back and around them. Exhale, do two more like this. Stay with yourself. Stay with your breath. Feel your body. Exhale, take them. One more breath. Inhale. And beautiful. And from here, go ahead and take your right hand over to the right knee or right thigh. Keep your spine nice and long. Keep the left hand behind you. You have something behind you. You can place your hands on it and start to twist. So your hips are level forward. All you're doing is twisting your torso. Your upper thoracic spine is twisting as well. But your hips are staying level and stable. Inhale here. Stay for the exhale as you twist a little bit more and drop your weight down to the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, deepen a little bit more. Shoulders stay on your back body. Inhale here. Exhale, we relax and we come center. So let's change other side. Twisting over, the left hand comes onto the thigh or the knee, hand behind you on the floor or something if it's behind your shoulders, long on your back body. The hips are forward. Tap the left hip down. You can back the left knee down. Inhale here. Exhale, twist with your shoulders on your back body, opening the upper back and back of your heart. Inhale. Exhale, twisting. Maybe your gaze starts to come back behind you as well. There's no forcing, no pushing. Inhale here. Exhale out. This is your final one. Inhale here. And as you exhale, come center. Hands are on your shins or knees. You're going to inhale, bring your heart focus feet together. Exhale, round your upper back and really round and scoop your belly button in. Inhale, come center. Exhale, round, scoop the belly in. Inhale, come center. Squeeze this into the shoulder blade. Exhale, round. Great if you sit at a desk up your bottom. Inhale. You have a lot of tension in your shoulders too. Exhale. Inhale, come center. Find your seat. You might want to take the flesh away from your sit bone to find a comfortable seated position as we drop deeper into breath work. So a long straight spine, shoulders soften down your back, drawing the tips of the shoulder blades on your back body. And again, draw the navel in so the tailbone descends down to the earth. We're looking for alignment from our hips to the crown of our head. Think regal across your chest. Soften the windows of your eyes and go inward to that glorious creature inside, that being that king inside of you. And hold reverence for yourself. Holding yourself in honor right now. Getting familiar with what that feels like. You get to feel this. You get to feel this. We're going to do a 5, 7, 8 breath. It's 5 on the inhale, 7 on the hold, 8 on the exhale. Inhale here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the breath. Stay relaxed in the hold. 5, 3. Exhale slowly. 8, 6, 4, 2, 1. Inhale for 5. It's a big inhale. Take your time. Take it in deliberately. 2, 1, and hold. Stay where you go across your chest. Stay relaxed in your jaw. Relax in your face. Stay lifted in your heart. Exhale. 8, 4. All the breath out. 2. Slow inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the breath. Exhale slowly. And allow your breath to still breathe. Stay relaxed. Stay with yourself. So remember, if you didn't receive that nourishment, that love, that attention, that your soul really desired, that desire to crave, what might happen is we start to reach for it through a learned behavior that isn't necessarily good for us. Maybe we'll look helpful, maybe we'll react explosively, maybe we'll revert to a child, maybe we'll justify and no judgment. But instead, when we start to practice slowing down, we learn to offer ourselves the sensation, feeling, the energies, safety, connection, support. And when we start to get more familiar and comfortable on the inside, we become frequently connected. We start to draw to us the things, the people that reflect that energy. So feel this in your body. Slowing down creates space. Slowing down supports you in actually hearing what you really need. And I believe slowing down will happen. So just stay here for a few moments longer. You're doing you. Let yourself. You're breaking cycles with every pause, with every breath, with every moment. So give yourself permission to continue with your day. Just imagine what was ever heightened you, either physically, emotionally, energetically, in your life. But there's more space for it. So you can leave it to the side or behind you. And so you can walk forward in a chosen frequency, a chosen energy. So choose one right now. There's no right, there's no wrong. You can change. Just one you want to practice, access as you move the rest. And then sense and feel yourself moving through the rest of your day as that being, that person that embodies that frequency. Take a very big breath, breathe into your body. Exhale. And you can either stay here if you want, coming to close with me. I want to thank you again for showing up for you. What a gift, what a pleasure, what a joy. Happy full moon, tend to yourself in your truth. Consider putting out your water tonight, just fresh drinkable water that's covered from the moon. And going to just get the energy of the moon. And then using it for your plants or drinking it or anything like that. So I would very much look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. Stay tuned for all the information that we have for the free live call we'll be having about SPL later on. Like I said, a chocolate dinner. Thank you again. Have a wonderful